Breakthrough has always been a movement. And it's been a movement about driving towards a vision where boardrooms and city halls and state assembly floors are changed because there are breakthrough graduates in those rooms, changing the way decisions are made, changing the impact of those decisions on the community.
We were raised in a small town in Ecuador, and we immigrated in '79. We went to a tiny little town in Connecticut where I was the first non-English speaking student that middle school had ever seen. It was a little traumatizing because I was one of 2 or 3 brown girls in the whole school.
So I came to the US when I was 3 years old. To be honest, I have very vague memories of how my life was in Mexico. My grandpa ended up convincing my dad to come and see for himself if he would like to work. My dad then told my mom, from the looks of it, a bright future could await if my mom was willing to come. If anything, I think the main motivation was my future.
My dad came into this country as a bracero. So he came as an immigrant farm worker and continued that trade throughout his life. One of the tools my mom used to make sure that we took advantage of our opportunity with educating ourselves was to actually expose us to what my dad's lifestyle was like, and that was irrigating tomatoes in the summer. My dad led by example. He was a very hard worker. He taught us to work, and he taught us you will get what you want if you work hard enough.
While my parents valued education, we had no idea on how one goes about being successful in college or getting into college. So when I first learned about Breakthrough, I felt like I was reading a profile on me.
IDK and Demogorgons are tied right now.
They talked about the kid who didn't have many resources, the kid who was motivated, the kid that had challenges in a variety of different ways, but that this program would help the student achieve their college dreams and goals.
Good job, guys.
In 6th grade, I didn't even expect myself to even think about college. Breakthrough definitely jump-started the idea of I should start thinking really what I want to do, what I'm looking for in my future, what it is that I'm passionate about. When I was really young, I used to think I wanted to be a firefighter.
I'm majoring in bioengineering, the biomolecular track.
I moved to wanting to be a marine biologist. You can apply biology to medicine or to what I want to do now, bioengineering. Very recently, with Breakthrough's help, I was able to visit a biotech company by the name of Cytokinetics. Just through that visit alone, I think I've become even more inspired to pursue bioengineering. I don't think I would have explored my passions or the things that I liked in the same way if it weren't for Breakthrough.
This Breakthrough Summer has been really amazing with all the support and help of the teachers, the staff members, and the classmates. I feel like I'll have a lot of support as I go on. I do want to be a designer. I'm still not sure what kind of designer, but I feel like I'd actually be good at it.
Some oils will actually float to the bottom, but generally oils will always stick on the top.
I try to be a support system for my sister. She has a very unique mind of her own. She has her own passions, so I know she'll definitely pursue a different path than I am. But at the same time, I know that just how I've been successful in Breakthrough and the ways that I've engaged with my community, I think she'll be able to be just as successful, if not more.
I'll give you a sense of what it is in a day in the life of what we do.
My brother's going into Santa Clara University. I'm really proud of him because even though a lot of things limit him, he's been able to go very far with the resources he has.
I often never viewed myself as a role model. I was always focused on what I needed to do to get to that next goal, the next goal. And it wasn't until I graduated, started working here, where I started to realize that I could be a bigger voice for this next generation.
Exactly. And that's why the drug discovery process takes so long.
It is so important when you're working as a team to get voices about how to strategize around a problem from many different perspectives, and diversity is really important. Along with diversity comes this spirit of being inclusive to all different ideas. And that is associated, I believe, with better success.
Sometimes we have a very hard road to get to where we are. And with that comes a certain amount of perseverance and believing in yourself. But if you're able to overcome these adversities, there's strength in that. There's confidence in that. There is a leadership quality that is something intangible that can't be learned.
Diversity brings diverse talent. And if we are going to continue to thrive economically and socially, and also as a unified nation, it's important to have a diverse set of voices. And not only that we hear them, but that we are also led by them.
The commonly held degrees that marriage and family therapists have is the bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's degree.
And I think that's what programs like Breakthrough do, is they prepare those set of diverse leaders that will bring this country forward in the future.
Since I am a first-generation student and I'm the first in pursuing college, it's almost like I carry the torch for the younger generations in my family.
My brother really just inspires me to try harder, to give it my all, to continue going far. He's really just showing me that if you dedicate yourself, nothing will really stop you from reaching your goals and dreams.